You're listening to the Major Pod Network, the only place where your favorite toy store, card shop, arcade, theme park, and arena are all on the same block. Scratch that major itch.
The following announcement has been paid for by the Major World Order. Major World Order.
What's up, MWOites? It's the Big Jake Boski here with another unboxing video. Had a lot of fun doing the Hot Toys Batman Forever unboxing video. I did purchase the Christian Bale Dark Knight Hot Toys Batman as well. I was going to do an unboxing video on that, but I got a little excited and I just went ahead and it was late at night and I threw it in, put it all together and put it up. So I will, post a little clip of that in here, but my OCD is so bad with my Batmobile collection that I had to actually purchase this, and I'll explain why here in a moment. But this is the 1960s DC Comics Batmobile, 1/24th scale. So the reason that I purchased this is due to the fact that the way my shelving unit is set up, there's 3 shelves on each side. So obviously it's 2 sides, so 6 in total. I have 6 1/24 scale Batmobiles in the back, and then I got 4 150 Hot Wheels, 4 150 scale Hot Wheels in the front on each shelf. So my issue is I needed an older Batmobile because I have them chronologically in order, and I needed an older one. That way the Batmobiles that are in the front represent the one that's in the back, at least timeline wise. So I had 2 tumblers. I had the black one from Batman Begins, the original one, and then of course the camo one, which that one's not really, the way it's packaged anyway isn't determined by Batman Begins or Dark Knight Rises or either one of those, where that made its debut in the film and for the second time in Dark Knight Rises. So that could technically be either one, so it didn't really work for me how I have it. So I needed to pick up an older one. Now the other problem that I ran into is those are all 1/24 scale made by Jada Toys. This obviously is not Jada Toys, but it was different enough and in the same scale. Nobody's going to be paying attention to that. I know it, but it's not that big of a deal. I needed something different, and this goes with it. So let's go ahead and unbox this. I'll kind of explain this Batmobile a little bit. And again, I'm not a Batman or Batmobile connoisseur. I'm trying to be. Obviously my infatuation with the Batmobile started with the original Keaton 89 Batmobile, and that's always going to be my all-time favorite one. But I've started to grow and get into some of the other ones, and getting into the comic book ones now, which this is kind of a cool one. So I'm gonna go ahead and open it up, and then I'll explain everything from there. Alright guys, so I just got it out of the packaging here, so I'm going to explain the packaging because I forgot to do that beforehand. So this is built by Corgi Toys. 1960s DC Comics Batmobile 1/24th scale die-cast vehicle. Now, my biggest problem with this vehicle, it doesn't tell me where it's from. It just says 1960s. It doesn't say it's a 63 or a 68 or what comic book it was out of. All I know, it was out of the DC Comics comic book. So I don't know exactly which one. I did try to do a little Google search earlier. I didn't spend a lot of time on it. I did find it in a couple different comics, but I don't know, what the original one is, and I didn't want to. To me, it's not that significant of a car that it needs to be explained too much. Besides, I don't know how many people watching this are actually going to be into cars anyway, especially Batmobiles. But anyway, so this is definitely, 1960s style. Now, if you remember the 1966 Batman, the movie and TV show and all that, this is very similar to that. I'm going to put a picture up of that vehicle right here. That is based off the 1955 Lincoln Futura concept car. Now, this is very similar to that. You can just look at the style of it, the fins, everything. I mean, the one big thing I noticed just off of this, it's missing the afterburner in the back. Now, there looks to be a slot in the center there. It's kind of like a place where it would be possibly, but it's not there. But you got the bat cowl, or basically the bat cowl on the hood there, and the yellow and the grill and everything. It's very cartoony. You can obviously kind of tell where it's going. Now we got the double bubble windshield, and of course the siren light in the middle. Very reminiscent of the TV show and movie. Now this one's pretty cool. The hood does pop open, shows an engine in there. This appears to me to be probably a small block 350 or something like that. Batman definitely got to have a V8 at this time. You got the air cleaner on top of dual snorkels, and the valve covers. And it's kind of cool because you can actually see the transmission bolted up to it as well, and the exhaust. It looks like it's got headers on it, which is pretty cool. It's actually pretty detailed. I know I'm probably it's a lot of gibberish right now, but it's actually pretty detailed. There's a master cylinder in there for the brakes, the battery, even the radiator. You can see the fan and the radiator up front, which is really cool. Power steering. It shows the shock towers, alternator, everything. I mean, it's actually really detailed for what it is. Interior is pretty cool. We got some gauges, steering wheel, shifter, bat phone's in there. I don't see any pedals. The doors do not open. Red interior, the blue. I really like that. And then of course we got the bat signal on the back there, decal. Just some plain Jane 5-spoke wheels. This Batmobile, this is like, besides me seeing it online, is the first I've ever seen it. I'm not really big into the comics. I'm gonna try to dip my toe into that water after we move. Might get into a few comics just to have some in the collection, just to kind of flip through. Nothing crazy expensive or anything like that. Just a couple of some kind of neat ones, but is this my all-time favorite Batmobile? Absolutely not. Again, I don't know anything about it, but it's cool because it's, number one, it's one that it's not real popular, and I kind of like that, because this one, if people came over and checking out, like, what is this? Where is this from? This isn't the 66 one, the black with the orange. No, this is from the comic books, and and if I had more of an origin story and would have done a little homework, it'd probably be a little more of a cooler story. But that's something I can do in the future, and it's kind of cool. It's a conversation piece. That's what this collection is. So it's kind of unique and kind of different, and I really like this a lot. It's just different because most Batmobiles are black, so you just see all black, and then you got one that's like metallic blue. So it's kind of cool. Like, hey, it's got red interior, it's got yellow. It's very colorful for being Batman. So I think it's really cool. So I'm gonna do a quick little video kind of around the car so you guys can see it more. I'll show you the collection of all the Batmobiles, and like I promised, I will show you the Keaton Hot Toys as well. So stay tuned for that. If I forget to end the video properly, thank you guys for joining. I appreciate it. Just don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel here. And we got plenty of cool little content like this, and who never knows, you never know what I'm going to be buying. They're different, unique, neat. But anyway, again, thank you guys for joining. I appreciate it, and stay tuned, and we'll see what comes out of the Batcave next. back.